always stay ready. Hey, yeah, I'm ready. Hey, we ready.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Dragon Soul video. Now today, ladies and gentlemen, I have an update idea for you all. Now, we all know about raids in Dragon Soul, right? Raids are, very, I don't know, it could be hit or miss for some people. Sometimes they're very tedious and boring, and sometimes they could be a little bit fun, especially if you're playing with your friends. But we all know, how boring or tedious raids can really be. Like, especially the Infinity raid. That thing just hurts me sometimes, okay? Once you get past, like, wave 50, it becomes a nightmare for that raid. But I do have an idea, okay? Dragon Soul dungeons, okay? Now hear me out on this. Dungeons will be a little bit different from raids. Now dungeons will be sort of based off of the Waker raid. So you guys know in the Waker raid you basically fight a group of NPCs, you unlock the next room, you go down the elevator, fight another group of NPCs, and then you break out Waker and you go back up and you fight a boss. So it'll be something similar to that, where you are fighting NPCs, you unlock a room, there's a boss in there, you defeat him, there's like little things around the room, like little destructible objects that you can blow up and get like some extra zenny or something from. But here's the kicker: this will be sort of like a maze, so it won't be like one or two rooms that you explore. There'll be like 10 rooms or 15 different rooms to explore, each room having destructible objects that you can break, each room having NPCs that you can fight and kill to get rewards from, each room having a boss in them that you can fight and also get rewards from. Just pretty much a whole maze of rooms that just gives you stuff for cleaning them out. And not to mention, you could spice it up a little bit. You could have some rooms where you have to complete a puzzle, like maybe you have to line up certain things in order, or maybe you have to destroy certain objects to unlock the next room, or maybe you have to find like a button or something. Like maybe you have to blow up a bunch of crates and find a button that's behind those crates and push it so you can unlock the next room. Like, you can add all types of little things to this to make it more interesting. Now let's go ahead and talk about the rewards you get from this. Now the first thing you'll get is dungeon crystals. Now these will be very similar to raid crystals. Instead, you can spend these at the dungeon shop, and you can buy things like enchantments, you can buy things like zenny, you can even get like daily GP for free for completing the dungeon, and of course you get like some new outfits. And here's the kicker: you get a new skill that you can buy. Okay, no drop rates on the skills, you can actually just buy this skill. Now I do have a whole list here of like things I have laid out. I will put this in the description of the video, so if you guys want to look at the text document to see all the little ideas I have about this dungeon, feel free to do that. And also feel free to let the developers know if you want this in the game. Oh, and just as an added bonus, I also made sure to add in some really cool items that you can buy. So let me go ahead and actually talk about some of the cool items. One of them is being a power scroll. Now the power scroll will be 100% power boost, so basically it will double your power. No matter what your power level is, it will double it. And basically this will last for 3 hours, so you have a long time to be super charged up and super powerful. But of course this will come at a price. It will cost 250 dungeon crystals. And then here's another item, okay, another item that you guys might like: a Zenkai Shatter Orb. Now this Zenkai Shatter Orb will 100% guarantee you a Zenkai Soul. This is the biggest prize item. Now this will cost 500 dungeon crystals, and dungeon crystals will max out at 500. So you will be spending all of your dungeon crystals for this Zenkai Shatter Orb. But let's go ahead and talk about how many dungeon crystals you'll get per dungeon. Now once you complete a dungeon, you will get 5 dungeon crystals for completing it. But here is the extra bonuses. If you complete the dungeon, let's say without dying, or without anybody in your party dying, you'll get an extra dungeon crystal. Or let's say you complete it within 10 minutes, you'll get another extra dungeon crystal. Or let's say if you complete the dungeon without using a soul, you'll get an extra dungeon crystal. So all these little things can add up, and you can get like maybe 8 dungeon crystals, 9, or even 10 dungeon crystals per run instead of just 5. And one more juicy bit about this: let's just say, in one of the 15 rooms that you have to clear out, let's just say one of those rooms will be a hidden room where you can find a chest that all players can claim. Okay, all players can claim this, not just one person, but everybody can claim it. There'd be a chest in there that gives you a guaranteed dungeon crystal. So at the end of it, you're going to get a lot more than 5 dungeon crystals, especially if you try. You're going to get a lot more than 5. Now let's go ahead and talk about the level requirements for these dungeons. Now, because these dungeons are giving you such high reward items such as, sand drips or a Zenkai Shatter Orb, or just really high value items, even stuff like 25 sensu beans, like things like this, I do feel like the dungeon should be like a level requirement. So maybe once the player gets around level 2000, once they unlock legendary super sand, they can unlock these dungeons to do. And the dungeons could be spread out throughout Earth or throughout whatever planet that these dungeons are on. So for example, I have an idea for one dungeon to be located in the the Arctic, one dungeon to be located on the Great Plains, and then one dungeon to be located in the desert. And each dungeon will be themed based off of the location that you find them in. So if you find one in the Arctic, it'll be like a Arctic dungeon, or if you find one in Great Plains, it'll be like a foresty type of dungeon, or if you find one in the desert, it'll be like a dunes type of dungeon. So that way these dungeons look different and feel different, and also will have different enemies. Okay, no more copy and pasting of the same enemies for every single dungeon. No, these dungeons will have different enemies, some with their own unique skills, some with their own unique requirements and special bonuses that you do for completing them. And why not, some of them can have different mechanics. Like, let's say in the Arctic dungeon you have to blow up a large sheet of ice just to unlock the hidden room, or in the desert dungeon you have to blow up a bunch of rocks or a bunch of cactuses or something like that to unlock the secret room. Or maybe for the forest dungeon, you have to clear out a whole area of trees to find the button to unlock the other room. It's just stuff like that, to where each dungeon type feels just a little bit unique to its own environment, will make these dungeons feel a lot better, a lot more refreshing, and just a lot more fun to play. But yeah, that's pretty much it for my dungeons idea. Let me know in the comment section below, how do you guys feel about this? Would you guys like to see dungeons in Dragon Soul? Would you like there to be these type of game modes in Dragon Soul? Let me know in the comment section. And also let me know, how would you personally do dungeons if you were to make them? What rewards would you give players for doing dungeons? What type of dungeons would you add? What type of mechanics would you add? Just let me know in the comment section below, because I will be reading those. Oh, and also developers, if you're watching this, please just hear me out on this, okay? Talk to me about it, okay? If this is something that you guys are interested in, developers, this is for you. If you're interested in this idea, please feel free to talk to me about it. I would give you an entire spreadsheet on how everything should work and how everything should be implemented. I will do all that for you. I even go out of my way to help you build these dungeons, because I have been working on my modeling skills, especially in the Dragon Soul style. I have been working on it, so I will help you guys develop these dungeons if you really want to. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today's video. If you guys enjoy it, please leave a like and subscribe. It's been your boy Takeoi, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.